Ah!
You're right, the internet, Gruff Games here, and this is going to be a quick video on one of the two new races that's with the June update of the Darkmoon Faire. So we've got this guy, which is called the Powermonger. It's the new vehicle. With it comes 4 new abilities. Number 1 being Jump to Power Up. This is the most one you can use the most often. Jumps to the Power Up, grants immunity. Really short cooldown. Number 2 is Battery. This will allow you to store the next power up instead of using it, and then you hit it again and you will use the power up. Number 3 is Overwrite. This requires the reagent, which you will find out in the field. Don't worry about this, we're not going to bother using this one. Number 4 is Summon Agrobots. These are for the Zeppelins, which will normally slow you down. You just place these Agrobots down and then you can just run past with no problems. Right, so first things first, what we're going to do is something that I like to call creative winning. Of course, most people would call this cheating, but you know what Donald Duck would say. You can all go and suck a dick. So what you're going to do is collect the power up with your number 2 ability with your battery. So I've just collected the speed boots. Then you're going to pick the quest, abandon the quest, and as you can see we have our speed boots all ready to go. You filthy cheater. Okay, so the race, you want to use your creative winning boots at the start. Aim for the boots, the speed boots in front of you. You want to avoid the springs because they send you, more vertical than horizontal. They're just going to slow you down. Daisy chain off all these things. You want to collect the next speed boots. Make sure you don't use them. Collect them. Keep using your leap ability. It's only a 4-second cooldown, but as you can see, I've got the speed boots stored up, which is important. This is your first checkpoint. Trigger that. Use the speed boots here to keep the speed momentum going. Leap to the blue sphere. Try and avoid the springs, like I said. Leap to the next boots, and you can see we've had 175 speed for most of this now, which is good. Now at that point you want to trigger that when you're on 5 tolls, so it will switch to 6. That's important. If you're behind by 1, you're probably going to have some trouble. I did aim for the boots there, but instead I've got the speed. I've got the blink sphere instead. But that's fine. It's okay. Trigger your final checkpoint. It's a race to the end now. You want to aim for this tree or this gap, or this bush, I would say. Use your number 1 ability, then you'll leap straight through and pick up the speed boots. And then you want to aim between these 2 trees. And I did my collection button and my leap there, so I collected those boots, and then I activate them, and then you get basically like an extra second of full speed. And as you can see, just hug the tent and make a beeline straight for the exit. There you go. You got yourself an achievement and a toy, which you'll click once and then never use again. It's usually how it works, isn't it? You've got this Gaze of the Dark Moon. I think it'll go in your bag. You'll need to activate it first to put it in your toy box. At least it is a toy box one and not some crap that you put in your bag because of some rudimentary decision at Blizzard. Be like, no, this has gameplay. Who cares? So this is what it does. You'll put a marker over a creature's head. I mean, you could macro it to a button if you wanted to use it regularly. I get what you want to do though is, if you're in PvP, just keep putting it on a rogue. Just keep sticking it on a rogue's head. It probably still work through stealth, but if they're sneaking around with that above their head, it's still going to piss them off. So win-win. There you go. That's the video. I'm going to get cracking now. That race that those guys are doing, I'll upload that one. That one's pretty simple as well. Show you some creative winning.